It is 6:17 and I have been awake since 4:30. Was in bed for about 30 minutes. I don't remember what I did. I think I looked at the time and I tried to feel kind of comfortable, but I realized that I just had this desire to come out here, to have something to eat, to have my tea, to just start my day. So I got up and I started with a green tea. I made myself some green tea, like a little bag, and I've been drinking this. Is like, I think, almost my second cup. And right now today I woke up with a decision in my mind, and it is to like really make the tough decision of eat better, of better eating and better sleeping, better everything. Because for the past 3 months, I think, or even a little bit more, I have been feeling, I've been feeling a lot of pain on my hips, and obviously, I am expecting a baby, and the baby's, heavy, and all of that around my pelvis is a lot. But I haven't really been eating healthy. I've been eating a lot of bread and a lot of sugars, which I think when I eat that, it makes me bigger, but it also makes me slower. And I feel that it also makes me like I would lash out to my kids or to whatever much easier as well. So I've been doing all kinds of stuff. I even fixed my hair a little bit, just like the front side and this side. I've been doing a little bit of everything around the house and around the kitchen. Cleaned some vegetables that I got yesterday, and I made myself something to eat. I've been eating this. This is my food. I cut an apple. Originally, I was going to eat my green tea with apples and peanut butter. And then it's almost like if I got a reminder of like, remember how you feel with the sweets. In the moment, they're delicious. But then you feel like, you want more sweets. It's like my mind knows exactly how to make me feel horrible. So I said, I said to myself, you need to do it, like do it today, because I actually spoke to my mom yesterday, and I said to her, I'm gonna start eating healthier for before the baby comes. Let me get my phone here so I can do more stuff. So I'm going to start eating healthier before the baby comes, because I've been eating a lot of bread in the morning and at night and at any time. I've been craving it. It's been like, I just want to eat that crunchy, like buttery, and the texture of bread. I've just been craving it so bad. So these apples are really like a candy. These apples are from Costco. It's like a candy. So I had the green tea, and then I had this apple, which I already cut it, as you can see. And it felt like I was eating candy. It was just like, whoa, because the true green tea is obviously not sweet. There's no sugar here at all. So when I tasted the apple, it just felt like, whoa, look, I haven't even tried them. So I want to tell you something about my kids. For instance, my kids eat a lot of sugar. Unconsciously, we have given them a lot of sugar, and they also find sugar, and they just ask for sugar and all kinds of stuff. And I eat a lot of sugar as well. And then I can tell you about how they behave and how they They're very prone to breakdowns. A lot of crying, a lot of screaming, a lot of breakdowns, and I strongly believe it's because of what they eat. Because we give them a lot of love. We hug our kids, we talk to them, we take them to wherever they want to go. Not all the time, obviously, but we do take, you know, that like affection aspect. They have it. So it's not like, and they have friends, they have best friends, they go out to play a lot. I give them that room to play outdoors. They have a yard. It's not like the best yard. They don't have a mud kitchen, but they make their own mud kitchens. So they do have, and they have toys, they have video games. We're not abusing the video games. They have it on the weekends only, sometimes maybe one day a week, or sometimes twice a day. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, but it's not like all day thing. So there is some sort of restriction as well. I've noticed that even though they have all of that, they still break down. And when I say break down, I'm talking about, you tell them, I don't know, the sun is going up. Ah! They start screaming. It's like, almost like if I told them you're going to die in 10 minutes. It's like, it sounds kind of funny, but it's just bad. And it's very stressful for me, because I'm like, I'm doing all of these things to keep these kids happy, to train them, to homeschool them and all of that. It's not working. They also have, we speak about God and Jesus and everything, so we have a faith as well. So they know they're part of that faith. And so they have all of these things. So why are they sometimes so hurting so much mentally? It's got to be the food. 100%, hands down, the food. And they don't even realize it. They're little, they don't understand it. So there's still a lot of things here in my pantry. I have cookies, I have crackers, I have all kinds of stuff. I have a bunch of dressings and many different things that we have been getting. And I'm thinking, what if we do a switch where all of these things just suddenly disappear? And then I also think maybe we'll just slowly, finish them until we're done, and then we don't buy them anymore. So that's like the most reasonable thing that I feel like I should do. Just not, I want to sit down now for a little bit, because I've been up and I still have a few more things to do before the kids wake up. It's 6:26. They start waking up around 7. So I'm just, as we speak, I'm going to sit down for a little bit. I'm going to put this food away so it doesn't go bad. So this is what I'm doing. So this is a plate I was making for my mom. I was making this other plate for her, but then I decided to go and also take care of myself and use the bathroom and all of that stuff. So I'm going to put it here in this microwave just to keep it safe from any bugs. I can't wait to have wooden plates. The sound of the glass and the risk they pose. The risk they pose is just so overwhelming for me. That's another thing. So I've been I have this really this deep thought. I'm in deep thought right now, and I like to talk to myself. And then I said, why don't you talk to the camera, and then you can share these thoughts. So I'm gonna go to the office. I think my office is right there. Well, it's not mine, because everybody's here in the house, so we can talk from here. My tripod, I think, is in the car. So I am a new influencer, I guess. Kind of hard to create all of these things. So, anyways, I'm starting my own YouTube channel where I'm putting, like, exposing everything that goes, it's going on in my life as a mom, as a woman, as a homeschooling mom, and how my kids are reacting. I think my kids are the product of everything I have done, and me and my husband, and our difficulties, and our good and amazing moments as well. So I think they're great kids. They're adorable, but they also have their flaws, and it's normal, just like me. I just want to improve our lives as humans. I love AI, and I really think that AI it's here to make our life better. And just like everything else in technology, I love technology. I also love the old ways and crafting, and, like, I am a Waldorf pedagogy student, I guess. I am going to school to become a Waldorf teacher, but I also believe that that AI has a tremendous power to help us when our brain can just not take a good decision or make a good decision. Like, I was telling my kids the other day, my oldest, actually, I speak to him a lot, and right now I'm sitting in front of all of his books for his homeschool, and I was telling him, you're still very little, and there's many things that you can't do yourself. Like, you can't, many decisions, many things that you need you need a grown-up to help you and guide you, and there's instructions that need to be followed in certain ways. And so I speak to him in that level, and tell him that this is why God gave you a mom and a dad, so that we can guide you, and we are trying our best to live our life, and this is why, another reason why I decided to take my voluntary time off from Spirit Airlines, from my job. It's so that I can be here and just really transform my household, because my household has been run on my husband's ways, my ways, my mom's ways, and we're in survival mode, technically, and we're trying to do as much as we can. We're trying to please everybody, like, I'm trying to please my mom so she can feel welcome and overwhelmed, and I mean welcome and loved here. And it doesn't always happen, it doesn't always works. And then I'm also trying to make my husband happy, do the things that he likes, and the things that he thinks it should be done this way or that way. And then they are also doing it for me. They are trying to make me happy by doing the things that I like and the things that I believe. So, and then it's like that all of us are here, and we have a small house. It's relatively small, but it's a condo. It's big, and we live in Florida. So I'm just here I'm excited. I am excited because I think there is, I see a path where I could go, and I can take my kids, and I love evolution, and I love the fact of just why I question myself. I question this: why did God give us a brain. Why, if God created us, why did he create our body the way our body is, the brain and all these organs and all these things? Why did he create us like that? I mean, he could have created us like a, I don't know, like a dog or whatever. And so I think if we're able to think certain things, and sometimes we're able to not think certain things, and how do we control certain things? I mean, it's very complex, the life of a human being, and I love to be part of this year. I mean, like I'm amazed by all the things that are happening this year and the past year. Like, I am 39, and I can also see my face. I'm a 39-year-old, almost 40. This year I'll be 40. And I think I'm carrying my fourth baby, and I love being able to, get pregnant, have a child, and like develop a human being. Like I feel like I am a guinea pig, not because of so many kids, but like how my body can do certain things. I just love that. I love to. It's like if I am a magician and I can do these things. So I just want to make my life better. I want to make my kids' life better. I want to live happily, and many things will come. I think I'm good with. I'm very flexible, but I'm also good with structure. I thrive when there is structure, and then I also have no issues like making a little bit of room for flexibility, but that can be actually a little bit dangerous. Sometimes I have done many different things in my life, and I'm able to, quit. For instance, like if I'm doing, I don't know, I'm eating sugars and a lot of cakes and sweets and stuff, I can just stop eating them, and I'm okay. Like I'm actually feel happier because my brain knows exactly what it's doing to me, and my heart knows it, and I try my best to not that, I'm sorry, that's not the word. It's not that I try my best. Is I enjoy those processes. I enjoy working for me, like making my life better, making my things from scratch. I make Play-Doh for my kids. I enjoy that. I enjoy that I don't have to buy it, even though I have to buy all the ingredients, and I take like a whole hour to do it. I enjoy being able to make everything from scratch, and it's like, again, it's like I feel like a magician, that I have all these tricks that I have mastered, and then all these tricks that I want to learn. So I remember I had a partner in the past that he said to me that my hands were like a blessing, and because I used to do so many things with my hands, and he would often compliment the work of my hands and how amazing my hands were, and I've never forgotten that, and I just love that comment, because I really am a crafter, and I want to craft a better life. I want to craft just a healthier life, and a path for not only my family but my immediate family, but for my children, for their families. My children are men, and I need to do this now, before they already, get into like teenage, which is an age that is a decision-making age as well. So, and I want to be healthy. I want to feel good to be there for them, to help them with whatever they need, to guide them. And I'm just excited. Today is just a wonderful day. I feel like I woke up so early 4 a.m., went to sleep around, probably lay down around, I think I lay down around 10, no, around 9 or something. I'm trying to get my kids in a schedule to get to sleep, get in their room at 7, and then from 7 to 8, they'll have that window to fall asleep, to, relax and unwind. No more food after that. And then my husband and I love that, which we really love that approach for our children. And we have done research and we have read many research from other people, and they do need a lot of time to sleep and recover and grow. So and we do the same. We need, but we don't sleep that much. My husband has a terrible sleep, but he also needs to work on many different things. The things that he eats, and he eats healthy for most of the day, and then at night he eats sweets. So that's something that he needs to work on, and he is so committed, which I'm so happy. He's so committed this year to wellness, and I want to document that as well. I want to, not easy because he's not like a camera person, but like he doesn't pick up the phone like me and like make videos. He doesn't do that, but I want to encourage him to start tracking his progress. And I think these videos help us track our progress and how things are going. And putting it out there, I know it'll help somebody. If somebody listens to this, it'll help you to inspire you to also work for your own health and life. And the biggest reason why I am so committed to a better health and optimal, it sounds like kind of like maybe too much to say optimal, but why not? Why just say like a better health? Why not like optimal health? I mean, we have computers. Look at everything I have. Look at this. Is a very expensive computer that we purchased, and we also have a huge monitor. This is for my husband's work, but I mean, all of those things, those are resources. Look at all the many books that we have, and this is not everything. I mean, I have probably like 200 books or more here in the house right now, plus the books from the library that I take and I never return. I actually return them, so just kidding. But I mean, we have everything. We have money coming in, not a lot. Like, we're not rich, we're not millionaires yet. But we have the resources. Our pantries are packed. Not everything that is in our pantries is healthy, but that's something that this year we are committed to, just not getting those things. There's many things we got last year. A lot of money we spent on things that were necessary, and that's the mentality, like we have this mentality of like, okay, oh, this barbecue sauce is going to be really good with this, but how about my organs? How about my mind? How about my kids? Is it going to be really good for them? The answer is always almost no. And that's what I want to change. That's what I want to. I know it's going to be extremely hard, especially for my kids, to not have a lot of sweets or just natural sweets, which I'm also discovering that a lot of those vegetables they're created. They're not really real vegetables. So I don't know. That's another thing I have to figure it out. Where we get our produce from, and is it real? Is it a real lettuce? Is it a real tomato? And I just want to share with you everything, and I just hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you also are in this path with me, and we could partner and exchange ideas. I love that concept. And then I also have to work. on so many things, and my kid needs to go to his little school at 8:30, so I'm going to be getting him up soon. I wanted to edit another video that I made earlier, this past weeks, and I decided to just sit down and just talk to the camera, because my first videos are not gonna get any views anyways. So why worrying so much about editing, right? That's how it's been all these years. I make videos and I never finish editing them because I'm concerned of, not putting something good out there. So I want to put something that is really good, but nobody's gonna watch it anyways. So why being so concerned? That's something I need to get over and just post and post and post until I have 100 videos. That's what Mr. Beast says. Anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Let's make this life as a mom, let's make it better, let's make it optimal. Let's partner, let's work together and just bring the best of the best for the future. Life goes on, and our kids are gonna need us. They're gonna need us healthy, because it's very painful to not have a dad and a mom that you can talk to, somebody that close to you. Because we all have friends and partners and husbands and wives and whatever, but it's not the same. A mother, a father is somebody who just loves you unconditionally, whether you are or not, whether you believe or not believe, whether you're ugly or beautiful. This person is just like, and so that just tells me that's how I see my kids, and I'm like, I adore them. They're just so mine. You know what I mean? Like, they're just mine, and it's just such a beautiful feeling, and I just want to be there. I just want to be alive. I don't want to die. I don't want to get sick, and I think I can help myself with that, and I'm fired up. I really want to be healthier, but I think that here in America, food is just not as it's not healthy, and there's all these events that are so sugary, and this year is going to be very hard because we're not going to be participating in all these sugary things, and I even need to speak to my 4 or 5 year old school teacher, because he gets candy on Fridays, and I'm like, it's just very hard, very, very hard. I'm like, how do I tell my kid? He gets it from his teacher, he gets it from school. They do like a little treasure box, and there's candy in the treasure box. And I love the school, I love the teachers, they're so sweet, but the candy is not necessary. It's honestly not necessary. I know the kids love it, and they feel like so lucky to have it, and me too. I feel so lucky to have like a piece of cake in front of me, so sweet and decadent. But is it really going to make me feel healthy and calm and my best self? No, it's definitely not. My kids eat sweets, and then they're breaking down on me. They're crying. They don't even know why they're crying. You ask them, why are you crying? They don't know it. They don't know the answer. And so I know the answer. I'm the grown up. I know exactly why that is. And then there's also a fight, because usually my son tells me, oh, look, mommy, look what I got. And then I have to put it away and tell him, for later. And he just flips out. He's like, oh, what a nah. So I'm like, how can I help my kid have less episodes? How do you do that when the environment doesn't cooperate? They love to go to McDonald's because of the playground, and they love to play there. They eat with their friends. It's like it's set up so perfectly for them to eat the junk, for them to just fall into that trap. It's just so perfectly engineered. These companies have made all these arrangements. They're so smart. And like, we are humans. Our kids are little humans. How can they say no? It's not even their fault. It's not even my fault, because I want sanity. I want peace. I want to be able to just like tell my kid, hey, here's an apple or whatever. Here's a piece of meat and some, I don't know, lentils. And he would say, oh, okay, thank you. I want that. But you know what? They don't do that. That's like they say, disgusting, nasty, because it's not sweet. So that's my challenge. That's my challenge for the year. I'm thinking about when I give birth, my baby is gonna be here, my new baby, and I'm not going to be backing down. Like, oh, because I have a new baby, we're gonna be like, oh, crazy again. No, I am committed to have just the best life ever, the optimal life, and creating my own things, creating my own books. Like, look at this book that I have right here. This is like one of my biggest inspiration. This lady, she inspires me so much. How she has been creating all these books for children, and they're adorable. They're coloring books. It's a wonderful business, and kids can work on these books and using other books. Look how they look inside. So this book is about science, everything about space. I adore space. I love everything, out of the world and planets, and that has been since a little kid. That has been one of my biggest passions. Max uses markers, but they're really not suitable for markers. You have to use color pencils, because the markers bleed. So he loves to use markers, but they're really just not good for that. Look at and I have many books from her, and I'm like, and still, even though I have so many books from her, there's many more books that she has not created, and that's gonna be me. I'm so happy because I have this idea of these beautiful books, coloring books for children, that similar to that, but they are going to be coming with the ability for children to learn both languages from their parents at the same time. For instance, my husband is American, I'm Venezuelan, so we speak English and Spanish. And I want my kids to be fluent at both. The reason why, just for, just to be better, just to be able to speak to more people and understand, because I love when I understand language in different languages. I just love it. It's this ability. And I remember when I started learning English and when I started understanding a conversation and a song, I remember how my body felt. Like, I felt so happy. I'm like, I remember even crying when I heard this song and I understood every word. I remember how happy, and I was crying of happiness because I'm like, I can't believe my brain is doing right now. So for that reason, I want my kids to have different language, and I want to introduce Japanese to them, and any languages. I know we can use AI and you know whatnot to speak and technology if we go there, if we go to Japan. But I just want to, you know, the stuff to be in the brain. Like I just want this to control that part, not just like using a device. Because sometimes the device might not be working, or might not be no signal. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. And nothing is going to make me lose my excitement. I mean, things can happen, you know, I understand. But I have these ideas that I want to develop,